So guys, we've been back training in the gym for like 3 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks. It's been going well, it's been going nice. But imagine in this, like, so the first ever session back to the gym, and I literally hurt my lower back, just right there in the lower back, literally the first day back to the gym. I know what went wrong as well, so like that makes things a lot easier to fix. And you know, sometimes when the squat gets a bit heavier and you can kind of lean forward. Well, this one wasn't even on that heavy. I think it must have been like maybe like 120 or something. And yeah, literally I started leaning forward, and then just then, old back injury, my lower back just started niggling away. You know them ones, it's like it's not full blown pain, but it starts niggling. So continued on for a couple weeks, kept squatting, kept trying to get higher. Wasn't able to progress at all. So I had to strip back now, taking a few steps back, and yeah, I'm gonna have to like build the squat back up. So yeah, that's what this video is about, guys. Because I'm sure quite a lot of you have probably had the same problem, right? So watch this. If you've got the same problem as me, this is pretty much going to tell you how to fix it. And guys, quickly, just in case you're wondering, we will be back with the strongman stuff next week. I know like it's been a couple weeks where we haven't done it, but that's actually because we haven't trained it. I've been super busy recently. But yeah, I really enjoyed the training. I really like making those videos as well. So next week, I'm gonna do that again. So you can see here, first we're starting off with front squats. Now, because of the bar placement in front of you, this is gonna make sure your back's staying more in the upright position. It's also going to place a much higher demand on your quads, and that's sort of like what's been identified as the problem. So when you've got a lack of strength in your quads, you can tend to compensate by leaning forward, which like engages your hamstrings more in the lift. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a few sets here of front squats for the next few weeks. I mean, my front squats have always been awful as well, to be honest. I've actually like never really done it because it's been bad. Always just done back squat. So that's literally why my front squat is so low in compared to my back squat, which, I mean, then when you say that, it's kind of obvious why it's been causing me problems in my squat. Guys, and let's say there's something that you can't do, like the front squats just yet. There's another thing called goblet squats. So you can do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Get your weight, hold it there to you, nice and tight. So I'll support it like that, or you can support it like this. Hold it to you nice and tight, and then just squat down. Remembering to keep your chest up. Keep your back upright, because the whole point of this is the weight is pulling us forward, right? We're trying to stay upright, make sure we're not going forwards. So this is going to teach you now to keep an upright back and push through your quads. Set it from the side, just so you make sure you're not going forwards. Get a comfortable squatting position. There you go. And then push up. So here you can see us performing these single leg squats off of a box. Again, it's just targeting the quads, but unilaterally this time. So we're isolating one leg over the other, making sure, to correct any imbalances that there might be. All of this is done, to try and improve the squat form. So yeah, again, because like the quads are so weak, I'm not really able to do proper single leg squats. So that's why you can use this box as a deficit. It gives you a bit more support when you push up from the ground, and then you can slowly lower yourself. So you're not really doing a full squat where you have to lower yourself from standing up. And then next you can see us doing just some depth jumps. So that's when you step off a platform, you absorb the shock, and then you immediately bounce back up. This is gonna make sure you have got that explosive power to get through the sticking point in the squat. You know that sticking point just when you go above parallel and people have a tendency to kind of fail the rep at that point. Or with this, you're going to make sure you have the power to drive through that. Now you can see here, I'm just doing some glute bridges. Again, like this is one cause of bending forwards when you're squatting is just a lack of strength in your glutes and a lack of activation. So just some simple glute bridges work fine. Don't need to do anything fancy with a barbell or really heavy weight. If you make sure to really contract and squeeze your glutes together and really squeeze at the top, then you're gonna get a good feeling anyway. I still feel it a couple days later. And then just finishing off with some hamstring curls, just balancing everything out. Obviously, we've done so much work for the quads. We don't want to be getting any of those major imbalances. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was pretty informative. So that's like things on the strength side of stuff. And what I'm going to show you now is like the other causes, mostly to do with mobility. So one of the biggest things actually that's going to be the problem is tight hip flexors. Modern society, man, we just sit down so much. Everyone's sitting, whether you're at school, work, even chilling. Most people are sitting down in a chair. Not everyone has the, luxury to have an active job. So guys, here's the thing. Even though you may have seen this before, still watch, because there's something that everyone gets wrong about this stretch, and it can actually end up causing harm in other ways. So what we're gonna do here, stretch the hip flexor, one foot out there. What you're gonna do, this is what you see people do all the time now. So what you see people do all the time is they push that forward now. And you can still feel the stretch, right? But that's gonna start putting everything in the wrong positions. What you wanna do, upright, don't come forward, clench your glutes, your butt cheeks. Just like that, hold it. You should be able to feel the stretch now. Hold it for 30 seconds. There, release, and then go again. 30 seconds, 3 times on each side. Just do it, every time you squat, before you squat. You'll be fine, you'll sort yourself out. So yeah, what you're doing is you're tucking your arm underneath yourself, really. So you're going there. So if I exaggerate, it'll be like there to there. There you go. So one thing as well, actually, to just mention really quickly is, you remember that whole video I did about, walking off injuries and how walking it off can actually be the best way to overcome it as quick as possible. Well, now I get this similar thing happened to me again. We're doing sprints last night, me and my brother. And not even on the sprint, walking back, I stepped on a curb and sort of when this happens like this, you're walking and then boom. So all my weight got transferred there onto the side of my foot. I was in a lot of pain immediately. And yeah, I stopped, literally took all the weight off my foot because I couldn't put any weight on it at all. Waited about 30 seconds for the pain to pass. My foot was still warm, right? So you can kind of always continue when your foot's still warm. So my foot was still warm, I didn't feel the pain that much. Okay, maybe this part was silly, but not the rest of it. This part might have been silly, but I'm fine. I actually finished the sprint. We had 3 more sprints left to do. It's about 50-meter dashes. We had 3 more left to do. I completed them. Honestly, I would have been gutted if I didn't, because it's I really, really, really wanted to finish the workout. But yeah, finished them. Still in a bit of pain. Walked back home. Was a bit stiff when I woke up just from not moving it. But then as soon as I got it moving again and walking, the pains, I can feel it. The pain's pretty much gone. I think, look, I'm not gonna go running tomorrow, just still a bit, but look, I've been doing single leg calf raises and stuff. It's been fine, honestly. This kind of injury, the same kind of injury that I've had before would have taken me months, honestly, months. I've had And because I'm speaking from personal experience as well, so it's not like I'm just looking at data and saying, oh well, you know, this is this, but in real life it doesn't work like that sometimes, right? This is my experience. I know that this is as bad as it's felt before when I've hurt my ankle, and this angle looks better in it, and it's fine. Honestly, it's fine from walking it off, and it in the past it's hurt more when I haven't. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, that's what everyone asks for. And I'll see you next week with some strongman, definitely. See you later, guys.